Molweni grade 12 siphinda sadibana once again si-explaina i-economics grade 12 si-explaina under itopic esithi yi-public sector. On my previous video ndiye nda-explaina ke pancinci about public sector, si-explain about the composition and the necessities of the public sector, whereby sithe phaya we have 3 levels of public sector, national level, provincial level and the local level. Then I explain also the necessity of the public sector. But now we're moving to another focus area, the objectives of the public sector, which is now izinto fanele ziyenziwa ngurhulumente. Objective of the public sector, and bear in mind this part according to the exam guide, according to the exam guideline, the party lena iye iphume oye ibuzwe under i-essay question ethi phaya discuss in detail the main objectives of the public sector in the economy. So now we discuss these 5 objectives. The first one phaya is called economic growth, and then the second one is called full employment, third one exchange rate stability, the fourth one is price stability, the last one is economic justice. So now we have these 5 objectives of the public sector, which is urhulumente wethu funeka akwazi ukuzenza into ziyi-5 ukuze ibe kanti we have ugovernment oright makakwazi uachieve all these 5 objectives: economic growth, full employment, exchange rate stability, and the price stability, the last one economic justice. Let me just give a brief summary about these 5 objectives. As a sit up economic growth, it's whereby there's an increase in the production of goods and services. It says that whereby there's an increase in the production of goods and services. Remember that we measure increase of goods and services, we measure through GDP, whereby we have to find the value of the total goods and services produced within the borders of a country, which is we measure production unit through GDP, which is if ever as a country we are producing more of goods and services, that leads to intoni economic growth rate yethu. Then yesibini phaya sibe ne full employment, which is mayibe khona imisebenzi, abasebenzi abantu who are willing and who are able to work. It upper people who are willing and able to work, they must find or they must be able to get jobs. So as the public sector, urhulumente ungakwazi to create more job opportunities so that everyone who is willing to work or everyone who is able to work can be able to get a job. That is the second objective of the public sector, is called full employment. That is why government create several or different initiatives whereby create economic savings into efana iGIA phaya, into efana EPW programs whereby kuqeshwa khona abantu zezintoni ke initiatives ezenza nabani eziza no government. Nansi into efana iGIA, into efana expanded public works programs. So these are the examples of the programs whereby the government is trying to create more job opportunities. And then thirdly, via sibe exchange rate stability. Uzawukhumbula ke last week Minister of Finance Nokotongwane explain phaya establish khona i-budget speech ye-country for this current financial year. Thethile kakhulu phaya ithetha about the fiscal, the monetary policies. Phiscal and monetary policies must be used to keep the exchange rate relatively stable, which is whereby sikwazi ukugcina khona i-exchange rate yethu i-stable, sikwazi uproducer more, sikwazi u-exchange namanye amazwe, sikwazi u-import namanye amazwe, which is phaya sigcina ntoni, sigcina i-economy yethu i-stable, which is now siyakwazi ugcina i-currency yethu ikwazi uba iqine. Izawuthi ke ngoku phaya umzekelo phaya sithi Nala ilipa the South African Reserve Bank changed the exchange rate from managed floating to the free floating exchange rate. So prior, that is our third objective of the public sector, exchange rate stability, which is we must keep our fiscal policies, we must keep our monetary policies stable. And then the fourth one is called the price stability, which is part there must be stability in the price of goods and services, which is Tina as consumers, we must be able to buy goods and services affordable, which is we must afford to buy those goods and services. So inflation target is between 3% to 6%, which is government wakwazi ukugcina inflation yethu between 3% to 6%, yenzelwa thina sikwazi uku-afforda sithenge eza goods and services. That is the fourth public sector objective prior, price stability. And then the last one is called economic justice. Economic justice is whereby the government is trying to close the gap between the rich and the poor, which is part there must be justice in terms of economy. So we have redistribution of income and wealth. Redistribution of income and wealth, which is now South Africa. In the past, South Africa uses a progressive income tax system, whereby sizawutexa khona those who are receiving more income, kuze sikwazi ukuprovidela those who are receiving less income, which is now ingabi nkulu igap between the poor and the rich. Umzekelo passes out phaya under this progressive income tax, sizawufuneka define phaya intoni net tax on profits, which is now if every net business you receive a profit, obviously sizawutexa as a government according to your profit. There's final tax on wealthy, capital gain tax, which is high taxation on spending. Those taxes are used to finance public services such as free social services, public education, primary health care. So all these taxes are the revenue of the government, so that the government can be able to finance the public goods and services. So those are our 5 objectives of the public sector. Economic growth, which is the increase in the production of goods and services. We measure that increase through the GDP. And then secondly, full employment, whereby everyone who is willing and able to work, they must find or they must get jobs. That is why municipal government will create some different initiatives trying to resolve the issue of unemployment. It is funny here, it is funny that EPW programs. And then the third one is called exchange rate stability, whereby the government is of sebenzisa kakhulu khona fiscal and monetary policy to keep the to keep the exchange rate stable. And then the second last one is price stability, which is now there must be stability in the price of goods and services, whereby even the poor can afford to buy to buy their necessities. Umzekelo phaya bakwazi uthenga ilofu yesonka, which is phaya there must be price stability. So they must keep inflation stable, which is between 3% to 6%. And then the last one is called economic justice, which is higher. And so by the government is trying to close the gap between the poor and the rich through a system called the progressive income tax, whereby we're taxing more above money needs. Then la mali is the revenue of the government, which is now the government uzawukwazi uba provide the public goods and services to those who are poor. Umzekelo phana efana primary health care, efana basic education, efana free social services, ezamali ze-grant zisuka kwimali ye-tax from the government. So thank you.